Yesterday morning, the Boston Celtics traded away Kemba Walker, and most NBA fans would just talk about Al Horford being the main player that the Celtics got back. But in reality, I believe that Moses Brown is going to be the player in this trade that will have the biggest impact. So let's not waste any more time and talk about it. Already off the jump, Moses is going to bring something that the Celtics haven't had in years. An actual athletic center that isn't undersized. Robert Williams brings major amounts of athleticism, but lacks the height needed at times to guard fives. Brown lacks a little bit in his frame, but he makes up for this with his 7'2" height and his 7'3" wingspan that helps him protect the rim at an elite level. Moses for the season averaged 1.1 blocks per game, but when the Thunder truly started tank mode, allowed for Moses to get an extended run of minutes, this is where he truly shined, by averaging 2 blocks per game, capped off with a 24-point, 18 rebound, and 7 block performance to finish the season against the LA Clippers. So it's pretty clear by now to see that Moses is going to be an amazing shot blocker for the Celtics within the paint, and this is something that they badly missed this season. For context, the Boston Celtics ranked in the bottom half of the league in second chance points allowed at 13.2 a night, and they were also in the bottom half of the league in field goal percentage allowed within the paint, with 62.2% of shots being made against them. So you're telling me that Moses Brown, an athletic freak who has the height, the ability to run the floor, and can challenge shots within the paint, wouldn't help the Celtics? Defensively, this was an amazing move done by recently promoted Brad Stevens. But on the offensive end as well, Moses quietly fits in very well. Brown is one of these old-fashioned NBA centers. Unless he's practicing a 3-point jump shot in the offseason, don't expect him to take any jumpers, because this man didn't even attempt one 3-pointer this whole season. He knows his bread and butter. Set screens, dive towards the rim for the chance to get a lob, and to also crash the boards when a shot has gone up. Boston this season were actually a pretty good offensive rebounding team, ranking 3rd in the league in the amount of offensive rebounds gathered in a game. Now keep in mind, they just added a guy who has over 40% of his rebounds come on the offensive end. In comparison, the number 1 offensive rebounding team this season was the New Orleans Pelicans at only 26%. Basically, the Celtics just got a massive steal. I honestly never thought that the Thunder would trade Moses Brown, because he is one of those guys that is so useful on both ends of the floor, and the Celtics are going to see this shortly when the season starts. Like, one of the best things about his game is that he plays within his role. He knows what he's good at and what he isn't, and he doesn't force anything because of that. This is something that I believe the Celtics really missed this season. Injuries played a role in this, I know that, but I felt that there were certain players on this team that were forcing the action too much. Moses in this system is going to be that player to prevent easy chances from going in on the defensive end, prevent any second chance opportunities, and the offensive end, just get offensive rebounds, finish around the rim, and make Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown's work a whole lot easier. Did it hurt the Celtics giving up a first-round pick in this trade? Absolutely. But what they gave up, they certainly gained something back. Tristan Thompson may be the odd man out in this situation, but this is a problem that I'm willing to take on any day of the week. What do you guys think? Until next time, peace.